Hello there guys and welcome, it's Otto once again. What I've got for you right now is a bit of a, well, the Minotaur game for you. It's probably not the best you've seen, but it's just something that I wanted to show and get out there for you. So Minotaur, tier 10 British cruiser. We've got the Republic on the enemy team, which is tier 10 French battleship Missouri over there. It's a couple of Tirpitz, Des Moines, Minotaur and Zhao. New Orleans as well with Radar and Lo Yang, little pesky little thing. So we're on Islands of Ice. We've got A, B and C cap. At the moment I thought it was going to go around on A, but it looks like the team's more concentrated on C and B. We should absolutely be fine on this particular map. But I just thought I might be able to get the cap in myself. So what I decided to do at this point, really, I'm thinking about actually changing back over. So we are going to basically put a turn in towards B. Someone's obviously seen the chat, someone's stating poi, and I put, have you not grown out of that yet? But it is what it is, I suppose. Poi forever, it says. Well, everything ends at some point, I'm sure. So what we're going to do now at this point then, guys, is swing over to B like I mentioned. If you look at this point on, we've got 5 turrets that fire only AP shells in this. It's a very, very high gun arc in that sense in terms of its shell trajectory, but it can be devastating on a broadside battleship, cruisers, things like that, you know. But the thing is, if when you're in smoke, you can get yourself hit and devastated very quickly indeed, because you're firing that fast. People can see your tracers in the smoke. You're giving them a location because you're firing every so many seconds. In that sense, you're giving them that location in your smoke. So I would fire a couple of shots from the front, a couple from the back, and just slow it down, speed it up, whatever you want to do. But remember to keep on moving in the smoke in that sense. The thing is, at this point, I've just been receiving some incoming fire. They've already obviously marked me up in terms of the last position I was seen, and generally speaking, people do this by clicking the right click button and then just hold it there and then fire, you know. So as you can see, the cap's contest, we only have 6 seconds to go. Well, then anything has 6 seconds to go to cap it, which, well, it was very close. We actually got in there and capped and held it off, you know. So Kagero's out there as well. He's come out with smoke to get some spotting going. The Shimmer's here as well, and we're going to drop a couple of shots on him as well at this point. But I don't think we can do much damage at this point with the angle that I've got. So we seem to be not giving him enough lead, or just not hitting him right at this point, so we decided to give up on him anyway. And we're going to have a couple more cracks and we'll swing over to the Tirpitz in that sense. So Tirpitz broadside to me right now is on 10.8 kilometers away, 7.7 there. So we decided to drop a couple on him. We do take little chunks off him when we actually get the marker on correctly with the right amount of lead. But as you can see, getting this type of lead, if you're using the normal scopes in that sense, you have to practically use half of your screen or the full length of the screen and then shooting to aim at the person. So you've got to look and just look at the front of the ship, the bow in that sense, and get a general idea on which way the location is going to be going, if you're going to put a turn in or not, you know. So it can be quite tricky, but you can also use the advanced aiming system, which is obviously you go to your settings in game, you go to crosshairs, and you can click on your dynamic one, guys, if you want to reduce that as well. But dynamic's not for me, because I've played the game that long now. I've kind of just got used to one particular crosshair kind of thing, and I don't use the dynamics at all, but it can be fairly decent to use. So what I'm going to do, guys, drop a couple of talks here across on B, because I feel that we might actually hit something potentially, and just deny them there kind of thing, as some of you might do that yourselves as well. So we know the New Orleans is there. We're thinking about actually dropping a couple of shots on him at this point on. It wasn't my original intention to sit here and smoke and do the damage, you know, but we just did what we did. So as you can see, my torp's out there at the moment. The Shimmer's looking going to take a torp or something here. He's trying to manoeuvre to get away from this, and swing the camera around here for you. but we actually just get him right in the middle of the ship as he put that turn in. But lucky me, he's actually flooding out here as well, so I'm still getting damage, and there he is, devastating strike, which it's nice to get that. I kind of got lucky. I would say I kind of feel sorry for the Shimmer, but then again, it could have done a lot of damage if he was still alive in the game, so we're happy with that, I think. So Io is here as well. We're going to drop a couple of shells on him as well. Well, I say a couple, it's like a bit of a shower. You ever been shot by one of these? You're in a battleship and you're either backing up or going forward, you know you can lose quite a lot of your health, and especially if you're broadside, then you lose chunks. So the Io is actually broadside to me right now, which the damage that we're going to get could be okay at this point. It's 1,000, 3,000, things like that, but it's going to get 6,000, 5,000 a salvo as long as you're hitting right as well. You know, you can get a little bit more than that as well. So the Republic's out there as well, is long distance shooting, which granted that ship should be doing that as well, because it's very good in that respect to do that. But we've got us out here now broadside as well. So we're trying to get a little bit waterline, but with this type of gun arc, you're lucky if you get waterline anyway. But we're kind of trying to do a bit of much of the damage we can on this person anyway, and try and just give him a little bit of a pounding if we could, you know. But it didn't work out too well. So what I'm thinking about doing right now is just basically smoke dissipating. I'm thinking about moving off at this point, but it's a plan of attack. Our guys are pushing in around C, and we've got a couple around the islands around B and C area. Their team's obviously pulling back, so there's me and the Kagero here on B. So I'm pushing in at this point, but you know it's risky. Cyclone's inbound 8 kilometers away. We know the ships are going to be in range, so we've got to play it really careful at this point. So we get detected. It turns out it's a Minotaur just coming from around the island. So I don't want to be going broadside against the person at this point, so just rip me to bits. So we're going to give him a couple of hits here. We've finally got a nice little citadel, something to at least feel we've done some damage on him, you know. I said little chunks here and there. But he's gone again. The Kagero is no longer spotting, which is quite rightly so. He needs to get out of there and protect himself. But there is also a ship around here with radar as well. So he needs to be careful himself. So a couple more hits on the Minotaur at this point. We've got his last location, so them shells hit him as well. This point I am really thinking, is it worth for me to push in or not, you know? But we decided to change a little bit and actually go for it. Instead of just sitting there, we're going to push in. But I know the ship on the map that you can see is coming my way, so I dropped the torps in advance, okay? I was hoping for a nice big strike at this point, but it's not a guarantee it's going to happen because the ship's coming towards me. As you can see, it's down. So he's put himself a nice little turn in at this point. It's not going to be a dramatic amount of torps, but it could be if it's hit right. Well, as you can see, this looks like it's about to twitch itself a little bit to the right to turn into the torp, so he could already know they're there. So this is a top view here at this point. Sorry for the shaky guys, but that's what it's like when you're watching wild replays. There it is, we've got one torp in, a little bit of flooding. We've got another torp in something else. I don't know what the ship is, but we've got the torp in and that as well, okay? It could be a Tirpitz, it could be something else entirely, okay? The guys don't really look happy because we're not really pushing through, but then our guys was going to lose this game and have played smart and hid behind the island. And we've made the little push around here to stress out the enemy and make them look at two different directions at once. Granted, I'm not the strongest ship to do this, but it's something that needed to be done. So we've got 107,000 damage at the moment and still flooding out on something at this moment in time. I think it's the Zal that's still flooding. Which is, I think it's still flooded actually. So what we're going to do at this point is drop a couple more shells on him while he's there. As you can see, yeah, he's still flooded. He's on 4,000 health and dropping down and hit again. He's got 855 and 532 there and he's gone. So we've got liquidated that for that, and that's because obviously the flooding, which is great as well, because he had a lot more health than what I did to start off with, and I'm sure that he could have probably wrecked the Minotaur without a doubt. If he got good hits on me, I could have either got Citadel a couple of times and just been deleted. So we kind of did alright with that one. Got lucky, I'd say. So as you can see, there's DDs around there around the island, but then there's also a New Orleans here. He's just been radaring me, and now he's spotted. He's got a bit of an angle on me, a bit of a broadside here, and he's turned into me. But I don't think I can do that much damage here because of the AP shell, and I'm just not hitting him right. I think it's just too much of a bit of a panic at this point. I take a big hit there, without a doubt, it might not be from the New Orleans, but it's from New Orleans. There is a bit of a shot as well. So he's definitely got the adrenaline rush on there for his guns. So I finally take him out as well, which it was an absolute nightmare to actually get that damage on him. He just bounced on, missing him, just wasn't bad. So I get this spotting plane out of the way. We don't want to be all the time. The Loyang's here as well. He's definitely dropped torso at this point, without a doubt, I'm sure he has. So what we're going to do at this point is keep on as best we can, move out the way, just move out the way from the torps. There they are, but they're all very slow torps. So I've got the speed to actually get away from these as well and not cause too much stress and alarm. But this guy, you know, I'm on that much low health. If he hits me at any point properly, I could be dead from this, without a doubt. So there's a Minotaur that's still alive, so I'll send a couple of torps there just in case, and I've got the other one, I'll send them in a second route here. So I don't know his true location or which way he's going to be going. The last position mark on the map. So I'm going to speed it now, guys. I want to get away from this guy anyway, because I ain't got the health to be doing much. I'm still getting shot by this Loyang here at this point. So I'm going to basically swing around and see what I can do. So we've lost B cap. The Minotaur's there, got nothing left at all. The guy just took him out. I didn't get to kill him at all. So I'm speeding back up now to go back into the B at this point. We know we've lost the other cap, which is on A, and the destroyer as the Loyang has capped it in that sense. So we're going to take this time, drop a couple of torps here, and we're going to try and get this in as well, this cap. But obviously if he comes around this corner and shoots me at any point, I'm dead. You know it, I know it, everybody know it. But luck would have it, at this moment in time I've actually managed to get the cap in without him coming through and spotting me and shooting me, and that's pretty much me over and done with. So I've got an idea, it could be coming from the left or the right. I'm not too sure which way it's coming from, but I'm detected right now. I'm looking left, I'm looking right, but then I've got a feeling he's a bit more to the left hand side. So there he is, guns are fired, I've found him, I've sent the shots in, couple of salvos there, and that's him done. 3,100 for the first hit, and then we get to kill him at this point on. So we got 4 kills in that, which, to be honest, there were a lot of big hitting ships into a very open map for the Minotaur, and granted, I shouldn't have been where I was, but the team played well and we pulled it back. But that's pretty much what I wanted to show you guys. I'm trying to get a better video for you within the Minotaur, but I do appreciate you watching this video once again, and if you don't mind, press that subscribe button, and I will try and keep up some more content and try and improve my content for you all, okay guys? So thank you for viewing, I appreciate it, and I'll catch you the next time, guys. See you later.